Police are trying to question a man, 21-year-old David Anderson, but they say he has not been cooperating. He was arrested at the end of a standoff today. Right now, he only faces a charge of illegal possession of a gun, but he's being questioned now in a murder investigation.
The investigation revealed Anderson was at the crime scene on Cleveland Road at the time of Sunday's triple murders, had a gun with him and fired it, but police don't know if his gun killed the victims. One of them was his pregnant teenage girlfriend. Our coverage tonight begins with Channel 4's Heather Lee, who spoke with the victims' families about this arrest. She's joining us live from the sheriff's office. Heather?
You know, Tom, I can tell you these family members are relieved. They tell me they were confident that JSO would eventually make an arrest in this case. And while Anderson is not being considered a suspect at this point, just a person of interest, they believe that if he didn't do it, he most likely knows who did.
4 days ago, evidence markers scattered this dark parking lot. Now it's lined with candles and teddy bears.
My next step is to just, put my daughter to rest and, move forward and find out what's really going on with this situation.
So does Wilma Alexander. Her granddaughter, Khadijah Williams, and great-grandson, 11-month-old Tadashi, were also killed.
Oh, God. To be taken like that in such a violence.
3 days ago, Alexander could only scream and cry. But those tears are drying, and she and her sister are holding on to hope JSO will put the person who did this behind bars for murder.
Your choices have consequences. The choices you make. You made the choice to pull that trigger.
Alexander says while she may never see Khadijah's smile in person again or hold Tadashi in her arms, she wants their deaths to be a wake-up call to everyone, parents included, to be present in their lives and put an end to violence.
If more parents step in and stop their children, because if you think I let my teenage child have a gun in my house, never. Never. And don't tell me the parents don't know when those kids have guns. When you've got a teenager staying out all night, you know he's up to no good. And I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Now, Anderson is being held here at the Duval County Jail without bond at the moment, and he will make his first court appearance in front of a judge tomorrow, and we will be there. For now, we're live. Heather Lee, Channel 4, the local station.
Right now, David Anderson is under close watch at the Duval County Jail, and you can see his mugshot is unusual. Officers holding his head up, and it appears that he's bleeding under his nose. The sheriff's office says he is not being cooperative with officers and kept trying to hurt himself while in the back of a patrol car. And we've been looking into Anderson's criminal background. The 21-year-old has done time in prison. He was arrested in 2013 for possession of marijuana, assault on a police officer, resisting police, and possession of a firearm by a delinquent adult. He served 2 years in prison and was released in July 16th of this year.
Today, Sheriff Williams said again he cannot stress enough how important it is for people who were at the scene last Sunday evening to come forward with any information they have about this shooting. Joy is joining us now to show us photos the sheriff is hoping will lead police to more witnesses. Joy?
Tom, detectives were able to examine surveillance video taken the night of the shooting. This is one shot from that video. And now they've taken still frames from that video as well, like these. They've put them out on social media in hopes that someone knows any of these people. There are people that they want to speak with. They're not suspects. The sheriff's office says they're witnesses. They believe that these people may have seen something the night of the shooting. Take a look at a couple more photos here. Investigators say if you know who any of these people are, please give them a call so detectives can ask them questions. Sheriff Williams today said he was blown away by just how many people have already come forward to get justice for the victims.
I wanted to come today to say thank you to the community. Obviously, there's a lot of sadness that we feel about these murders. For the mayor and I, this is the second baby in a year. That this has brought forth a lot of assistance from the community.
Now, a lot of people who live near Cleveland Road say they're scared. They're nervous after these shootings. But if you know anything, there is something you can do. You can call this number, Crime Stoppers, 1-866-845-TIPS. They take your tip anonymously. You could be eligible for a reward, and even when you go to pick up that reward, you are still anonymous. They will never know who you are. Mary?